Good morning, everybody. I'm Wayne Campbell.
And I'm Sheila Campbell.
And this is your morning drive with the driver's side. Good morning, beautiful.
Morning, baby.
How are you?
I'm good. It's Monday.
Great weekend.
It was a great weekend. It was a really good
not
weekend.
just Monday. It's Manic Monday. Get it right. Get it tight. I shout out to all our Vegas people. I miss Vegas. That's home.
Yeah, it is.
That was home.
Yeah.
Wasn't
That was
long
a great
before
video.
It was a great video because it's an amazing vehicle.
Yeah.
Man, I wish I could have got to know that guy. He actually is building a cab over in his living room.
Yeah.
His name's Russell.
Yeah.
All right. And he's an old timer of Vegas, an old rock hauler.
Yeah.
All right. Shout out to Scott Heavyhaul.
Yes.
Brandon and them. That's how I met that gentleman, or how I found him and found out exactly who he was and what he was all about. He's a legend. He's a legend in Vegas, and that is a twin stick right there with a brownie.
He was, but he was a little camera shy. You were on that chase for a while.
I wasn't getting in that vault.
Yeah.
And I understand why. It says on his license plate, old timer.
Yeah.
Not just old school. He's an old timer.
Yeah.
But we got a great show today, right?
We do have a good show today.
Okay, what are we starting with? What are we getting kicked off with?
We're gonna do some mentions as far as over the weekend, like we normally do. So shouts out to some people and what happened over the weekend and the show, of course. And then we'll get into some national or some trucking news, national news, weather. And then we do have, I actually remembered for the what now question.
Well, look at you.
Mm-hmm.
Look at you getting it together. You know what? Can I play John Freese now?
What?
Can I just play John now? Because I see his name and it just makes me want to play the video.
Okay.
And it's a great way to start off our Manic Monday because it's heartfelt. It's just true blue trucking.
Yeah.
Can I play John?
Yeah.
You don't mind? I know I'm jumping ahead and I know you have things planned.
It's okay.
But you know me, it's Manic Monday. We'll be right back.
I help feed America. I help keep the supply chain going. I turn them big wheels that haul the food, the produce, supplies, the needs of people. I'm a proud truck driver. I've been good at it for a lot of years. I've tried to get out of it, but I get the call to call me back to do what I do best.
Sorry. I can't come back. I'm busy road. I'm helping drivers in another way. It calls you back. Yeah. Is what happens. It's the bug. That's what's in the DNA. You cannot get away from this. And this is the only way I've found to find peace in a career within trucking for me.
Right.
Okay. For me, I grabbed that video of John in the midst of a video that he made. It was actually a clip of something that John made that I took from it, because there's a lot of old timers in this industry. And I'm just going to say it to you guys, it's you old timers that are frustrated and they're tired because they want to give back and they want this industry to be better. And I'm not going to rant today. It's going to be a different Manic Monday for me because I'm grateful today. I'm grateful for men like John Freese.
Oh, they're still manics.
And it's still manic. But what John sent me a message after that was played on Saturday, and he was part of that show, of thankfulness, of letting him be being part of something in his trucking career that he'll remember forever.
Yeah.
And that was the gift of giving back the old school way.
Yeah.
And just putting out, being able to, for me to grab that for him and to put that out and put it out there, because he deserves that. He deserves to be recognized. He deserves to be heard.
And you're talking about it calls to you, and the road still calls to you. You still flop around the idea of getting back in a truck every once in a while. It comes knocking on the door for you. It doesn't completely go away from you, even doing this show.
I'm recruiting now. I'm recruiting. I'm recruiting.
Hi, drivers. Are you tired of driving a slow truck? Yes. Would you like to drive one of those 100-mile-an-hour rigs? Well, come on out and see us at the National Bull Haulers Association. Yes, the National Bull Haulers Association can put you in one of those big fancy Peterbilts. Hey, we can.
And I wouldn't trust that guy because that's a Kenworth behind him. Fucking idiot.
You're silly.
It is. It's a Kenworth. But before we get to today's show, we're touching on a few things that's happened over the weekend. If you didn't catch Saturday's show, go back and check it out. And I want to send a special shout out to Mike Gaffin. Mm-hmm. I believe, if I'm saying that correctly, because I say everybody's name wrong, come to find out again. Ronald Hebert, not Herbert, by the way. But shout out to the Boston Trucker. He was in the comments on Saturday, and I seek out, I call them OGs, originals of this industry. And his dad is the one that laid it down for him, and he took it from there. His dad got off that highway and handed them keys right to his son, and his son picked up from there. So thank you to the Boston Trucker for just commenting and being part of the show on Saturday. Everybody in the back row, on the back panel, thank you. Scott, Charles, all of you, thank you so much. It's been successful because of you guys.
Yeah. And I think Scott's been a great addition to it. I mean, the way that you guys are with each other, let alone the fact that he got you several times, along with Kelly Shane Richardson, who got you both at the same time, which was pretty cool. I mean, we had people Googling stuff, and which people who I'm referring to, they had Colleen. And Colleen, thank you so much for joining on there amidst all the testosterone that was flying around that night. But yeah, she held her own, and she was getting it. She was awesome.
Did you guys take all of my videos away?
No.
I can't go back to the other studio and find out if he only had a brain.
It's
gone.
Know.
Oh, damn.
No, it should be in there.
All right, Scott got me, but Scott also made me look real dumb on Saturday. He really did. He really did.
Okay, you deserved it, and you asked for it, and he
Bro,
warned you. He's been warning you since like since last Tuesday that he was going to.
No,
get you back.
he didn't get me back. He made both of us look like super truckers that host a talk show about trucking.
He got you back.
Nope, he put himself. He did. Okay, if he's willing to take himself out to get to me, you know what? Shout out to you, Scott. Keep on trucking. Seriously, I'm gonna kick it. Colleen even whipped out the Bible, the green Bible on us. Yeah. You know, and speaking of Colleen, I think I loaded some up. This is on her back right now. Woman heavy hauler. Right there. Yeah. Bam. Look at that. Mining screen, I believe that is.
Yeah, she's getting it.
You know,
and she wants to go bigger.
She is going bigger.
Yeah.
She is going bigger. And just to everybody, thank you. I want to say thank you because things are moving very fast. Mm-hmm. But in this process, people, if we don't have all the time in the world. There's only 24 hours in a day to put a show together and to cater to everybody's individual feeling. It's hard. So if we feel that you've got pushed aside or something, we apologize for that because that's not our intentions. Our intentions is to provide an open platform for the trucking industry and for people to come in and have their driver's side. And yes, I will pull certain people up there because on Saturday we had 200 years of experience on the panel. Yeah. So it was great. Besides that, I mean.
And who else did we find out about? Ronald Hebert.
We did. Are we going to go there right now?
Yeah.
Are we going to go there right now? So, all right. So we're going to play a video that was sent to us by Ronald. And I want to say thank you for coming on the show Saturday. 7 million recorded miles.
Yeah, this was like the 5th attempt to get him on. We've had so many problems with audio and video with him.
And it's going to be this one right here, right?
I believe so. Yeah. Right. And so we finally, I've tried to take the time and get him on, and we've just had problems. So finally I got him on Saturday at like 4. I'm like, nope, you're coming in early. Let's get this done. Because even in a half an hour. And what we found out was because like Flo, he is in Canada, and
10-second delay.
The streaming, not when we're talking to him on the phone, but in streaming wise, we are on a 10-second delay with him. So it takes that long for it to get and to feed back to us to respond. But once we knew that, we informed the audience that was what was going on. So just be patient. We're not having audio problems. It's just, this is the lag that's happening because he's up in Canada, very close to Maine, because I know like his office and stuff is in Maine. So, but we finally did. And then we found out, man, did he just kill it. He just blew all of our socks off.
It was 7 million miles. Yeah. And then he sends this. I'm trying to load up a video right now, a clip of Saturday night. But this had 7 million miles.
7 million miles plus this driver has. Yes. Plus tons of awards and stuff for being recognized. And he's just an incredible man who is just sweet. Just an awesome guy. So thank you for finally getting on. We're so glad that you did, and we can't wait for you to come back, Ron. So,
it was an amazing time, and
would you like me to play the video?
Yeah, go ahead and play that. I think it's this one here. I'm gonna load this one up. Because I really want to play this one. I want to play this one prior to his awards, because it was shocking. Because I found out on the show, Saturday, that it was 7 million miles, and then when I talked to him over the weekend, it's actually 8. He's like creeping right on that 8.
Yeah.
And it's also have been recorded, but on top of that, he's the most decorated driver I know. Decorated. I mean, he has them. He has the awards. He's truck rodeos, I want to say, he's been in. All that. But this is a clip from Saturday's show.
Talk to Dennis.
All right, I'm going to put you
Ronald.
Hey, Bob, I'm going to put you in the back studio. Don't go nowhere. All right, Dennis, hit.
Hey, Ronald, I just want to say that I am absolutely astonished, one, of how hard you keep going. I'm in awe of 7 million miles. I mean, I feel good that I'm just barely over 2, and you're at 7 million miles. I mean, that is absolutely phenomenal.
I don't know where to fit Mark in. Okay. So, but that's Saturday night show. We're talking about another gentleman that we have a special announcement today. So stay tuned.
Yeah.
After Trucking News, National News, we have an announcement.
Yeah.
There's donations already made.
Yeah.
But we have a special announcement. So please stay tuned for that.
Yeah.
But yeah, 7 million miles. And then I wake up to this morning.
Good morning, Sheila and Wayne. I just wanted to send you this just to give you a little idea. Some of my accomplishments in my life with all my milestone awards. 3 here on the left are truck driving championships. The green ones, the first year I participated, 3rd place. Blue one, 2nd year I participated, 2nd place. And the big red one in the back was 1st place for best pre-trip out of 150 some odd drivers. These smaller trophies here are milestone awards. The back ones are the 1,000,000-mile ones. The middle ones are the 500. The front one are 250s. I mean, I got a bunch more of them. That's just to give you an idea. This one here is for, as you can see, safety record, runner-up, driver of the year. And the year was 1999 to 2000. The best one, the most I'm proudest about, is this one here. Saved a man's life in Pennsylvania. A load of coils slid on his trailer, rolled over, and I was one of the first responders, the first ones there, and helped them extract a gentleman out of the truck. And I was awarded this plaque from the Sturban Fire Department, which is just outside of Pittsburgh. They send me this as recognition of my help to them. So just a little bit, Wayne, just to show you some of my life and some of my accomplishments. Like I say, it's just to show you that I've been there. Appreciate it. Hope you guys have a good day, and I'll see you later today.
Hats off, sir.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Get it, driver.
Thank you. Get it.
Yeah.
Get it. Heavy
Yeah.
hitter.
And he's just so laid back, like you would never know.
Heavy
He's not a boaster or anything. I mean, I have talked to Ronald several times before he had come on the show on Saturday on the phone and through Messenger, and just the nicest, most laid back guy. Okay, that's no worries, Sheila. I'm like, man, I'm so sorry I couldn't get you on. And finally got him on Saturday, and all of a sudden he was just like, poof,
amazing.
Hi, here it is, and we're like, what?
And so, with that being said, I want to say thank you, sir.
Yeah,
you are the heartbeat of America, and it shows.
and Canada.
And Canada. He's a dual citizen.
Yeah.
Yes, but he's from America. He's an American citizen that's moved to Canada. He's a smart guy.
Yeah.
Get more for your money up there. Yeah.
He's also the one that when we did the Christmas thing too, that he was hauling Christmas trees. He already brought like 4,000 or something Christmas trees or something already this year. It's like, wow.
A special thank you to Ron Hebert.
Yes.
Okay, you are, sir, the heartbeat of America. Let's take a quick break, get back, and we'll go to Good Mornings, and we'll get today's show kicked off. We just wanted to open with that specialist and to John Freese.
Yeah.
Also, John. Okay. The message that John sent me, he felt that he's finally, his story is being heard. And that's what he just wanted. That's how he wants to finish his career. And John, we're proud to be part of that. With that being said, guys, we're going to take a quick break, get to your comments and your good mornings.
Man's job is never done. Good morning.
He does that all the time.
Hi. Hi. Good morning.
You're setting me up for failure. Flagship Dale, Leanne, Phil, Tristan, Chris, Lonnie, Karen, Anthony, James Solar, Dennis, Anthony, Laura, Glenn, Keith Becker, Tony, John Freese, Justin Williams, Mike Shetfield. I'm going to stop right there. Brakes, drivers, pull them. Mike Shetfield needs prayers. We believe in the power of prayer. I will stop on a dime when I know something, when a driver's going through something. Mike Shetfield's family, his father, is hopefully getting back home, but is back in the hospital. So we need you drivers and you prayer warriors to step up, send some prayers out to the Shetfield family when you stop to do your knee mail today. Okay, make sure you include the Shetfield family. Jim Bailey, special shout out to XLG. Mike Holden, Kelly Shane Richardson. You know what? Screw you, Kelly. And Colleen Ramsey. That is this heavy hauler right here, Miss Colleen Ramsey. That's her right there. Thank you so much, Colleen, for coming on the show on Saturday. Chad Rooster, good morning, sir. And I got that video. You're stupid for sending that to me. That was hilarious. Dennis Hicks, Lee Ann. I think I got Greg Martin. Real quick, guys. Greg Martin. This gentleman has. There's the one thing that this industry is missing: a good old, heart warm, fuzzy, warm story about trucking. We don't need possessed trucks. We don't need TV shows.
Big old barbecue
We don't need TV shows produced about serial killers that drive trucks. We need good old fashioned back row barbecue and a good old movie like Dispatch Me Home. I'm excited for you, Greg. I'm excited. Got a great phone call from him this weekend. Judy, we miss you. How are you? And this dude's got the best name ever. Good morning, Wayne. How are you? Bill Fetzer. Again, Keith Becker. I think we're good. Wait, real quick, Freddie. That's not my dog that he just mowed over, is it?
Oh.
Sorry. Real quick, and stay tuned. Where to go? Stay tuned, Mark. You're going to be part of today's show, okay? Mike McPherson's here this morning. Good morning, Mike, Wisconsin people. Good to see you guys.
I saw Indiana out there, too.
Mike Garvey, new driver, FedEx. Good to see you guys. It's a good day. It's a good day to be here.
Yeah, it is.
We're nailing it.
I know.
We got a show, Sheila.
I know we do. Good morning.
The difference between us and them is we give you a show.
You're so stupid.
I feel good. Wait a minute. I want to stop before we get to that. I feel really good because what's happening is this show is being hauled off by the trucking industry.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's driver driven.
Yeah.
I'm seeing things and I'm tired. I'm tired of it, but I'm going to take it and I'm going to take the positive from it. And I'm going to take compliments from it. The people that are stealing my catchphrases, slogans, thank you, because you're telling me how much that I'm giving from my heart, because those are from my heart. Driver driven is from my heart, and that's what this platform is. It's a driver driven platform. The one thing that this industry suffers from is snake oil salesmen.
Yeah,
is what I'm trying to say. People that even do broadcasting, that just they really technically at the end, they can care less. Me, I stop for people like Mike Shetfield. I stop for people like a woman like Trucking with V.
Yeah, she's awesome.
And Mark, who's going to be part of this episode today at the end because he is our special announcement.
Yeah.
What we are going to do for him is our special announcement. So even Daryl Martin, I see all you guys. Will Cook, all of you. I've learned so much actually from Will Cook. I've learned to grow and to make sure that my brothers always stay my brothers. Regardless. Checked in on him last night. I'm glad you're okay today, Will. You made a great video yesterday. And Shannon Crass, okay, I see you, okay? I know each and every one of these people. She's had to move over the weekend.
Yeah.
Okay, there's a post over on the driver's side, and I put it up prior to reading it, because it was Shannon, and I know Shannon is a good friend of mine, a good sister of mine, but I put it up and come to find out she's going through some stuff.
Right.
And the drivers over on the driver's side and that group stepped up and made nothing but a positive post or a positive comment on that post. I didn't see anything targeting her to pick on her or bully her when she was in a vulnerable position. And I want to say thank you guys. Thank you, because you guys are the heartbeat of America. You should be treated that way. And that's what I'm seeing. Not just that, is you guys stepping up and acting like professionals that are the heartbeat of America. And now to your trucking news.
Wow. Gosh. It's really kind of hard to get into the trucking news now with all of that, because
it's Manic Monday.
It is Manic Monday.
You got to make them feel good before you have to show them the shit you're going to show them. Excuse my language.
I know. I was like,
I'm proud, Sheila. I'm proud of this. I'm proud of the trucking industry. How long has it been since we could say we're proud of this industry, with all the lack of with the lack of professionals that are in it, and the majority of idiots that are in it? It's ridiculous.
Right. And it's growing. And I think it's fun, and I think it's great. So, but I do have the trucking news, and it is Manic Monday. So I am going to get into some of this. So I have to go up. He's leaving me. See, I always have to wait for him. And it's not fair. All right, you guys. So I'm going to show you a video, because this is actually coming out of CDL Life. And then we're going to discuss of what you think about it.
Did you just say you're always waiting on a woman?
What? Yeah. Okay, you guys. Here we go.
What are you?
Okay.
Wait. Did you just show him what I think you just showed him?
Yeah, that was, I called truck versus bicycle. And
What the?
Yeah, the bicycle will never win, ever. Okay, so that was on their Facebook. That was on CDL's Facebook. Okay, so there was a lot of comments, and I got to tell you, some of them were very angry towards the driver of that.
It's a catch-22.
It is a catch-22.
It's a catch-22, because I want to argue it, but I got to look at that bicycle. I got to look at both.
Let me have mine first.
Oh, ladies first.
My opinion on that is that bicycle was absolutely in the wrong. Okay, first of all, that bicycle was going against traffic. And as a bicycle, you are supposed to go with the flow of traffic. Okay, so that driver is looking to the left to make sure to make that right-hand turn, not seeing that you're coming this way, because they're not expecting someone to be coming that way. Second of all, normally how you would do it is if you see that there's a bicycle. So, okay, if you see for the truck, if you see that a truck's trying to get out there and you're the bicyclist, go around it. Go behind it. Why would you proceed? You know that truck is out there, gonna make that right-hand turn, and go behind it. Just behind it.
Well, okay? I guess he felt like an average four-wheeler, like when a driver goes to make that right and leaves himself some space, or leaves herself some space to go make that right, so they don't, do the actual swift thing. The swifty thing to do is to run to that curb. I'm sorry, but again, right. Okay, so you have it happens to drivers all the time, because I want to call the driver. I just want to have a fit in this situation, but which way do I have the fit?
Right.
Do I go to the bicycles, or do I go to the driver? It's both faults. Okay, this is both faults. That driver,
man, you just couldn't wait for me to finish my opinion, could you? So then on my other part of it, the driver actually on that, it was reported that driver continued on, saying that he didn't know he hit anybody, and that he continued on. It didn't hear the horn, that the other horn behind him, because the one from the dash cam is a totally different truck, and was blowing the horn at the guy. Hey, what's going on? And that driver kept on going. And it took two other people to go and get that driver to stop him and say, hey, bro, you just hit somebody.
Right.
So I don't know. I'm not up that high. I don't know if you could possibly feel it, that maybe, or anything in there. I don't know. I'm not a driver.
Flag on the play. Flag on the play.
Go ahead.
I'm going to run this video one more time, because I think that we're missing something here. That driver was so focused on the left.
Right.
Okay, so focused on the left, knowing, okay, you have a flower bed right here. Mm-hmm. Okay, there's a flower bed right here. There's some bushes. There's a little bit of bushes. The height level, can't really tell. But approaching that, you already know you got cars coming from the left. This is a swivel situation. a complete swivel. You need to know every second matters in this. Because for one, he should have scanned his periphery. He should have scanned that whole area, and his flag should have went up. Okay, I got a bicycles over there. I got traffic here, center lane here. I'm going right. Okay, let's get this. He did not set himself up. He either had something in his hand, come from the fuel island, distracted, blah, blah, blah. I'm blaming the driver. I'm blaming the driver.
Are you?
Yep, I'm blaming the driver. I'm blaming the driver.
Okay. Well,
I'm going with driver on this because the driver, you need to stop prior to that intersection. It's a 2-stop situation. It's a stop, scan peripheral, all of it, and then proceed forward. Because you have to take that extra step. That's me as a driver. Because he's the professional. It's his fault.
And I get what you're saying, and I agree that there could be a slight fault in there of the driver, but that bicycle should not have been on that side. Should not have been on that sidewalk, riding the bike on the sidewalk for one, and shouldn't have been going against the flow of traffic.
And people shouldn't eat Tide Pods.
Right, but bicycles have the same laws. I mean, you can actually get a DUI if you're drunk and riding your bicycle. Okay,
Sheila,
it has the same.
You get
laws.
drunk in public just walking.
Right, but I'm saying it has the same laws as traffic. You have to go with the flow of traffic.
Agreed.
Right.
Agreed. On top of that, people eat they've locked up laundry detergent in today's world.
Right.
Okay, but again, then we go to the safety and training in the trucking industry.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, technically, it's everybody's fault.
Right. Do you want to see what they say?
Yeah, let's go over to comments. Oh my God, but it pisses me off.
I know, baby.
It pisses me off because you know what? The professionals suffer.
We'll go right to your mentor and see what he says.
All right, let's go to Ronald Hebert says he was in a hurry to get into traffic when there was a break, and that's why no matter what, stop it not worthy of anyone's life. All right. Dennis Hicks says, but at the same time, in most states are not allowed to ride bicycles on the sidewalk anyway. But in the grand scope of things, a driver is supposed to be looking left, right, forward, and evaluating anything and everything around them. There's no way your peripheral vision is working that you would not have seen that person lying on the ground in the middle of that turn. Okay, correct.
And that's what I said too. I'm like,
hold on,
I not see it, but
go ahead, pitch it. Dennis Hicks for the Grand Slam in the World Series.
Yeah.
Right there. In a nutshell, the professional did not approach the situation correctly, for one. Then he carried out as if he was just doing what he wants and he was the only one out there. Okay, the fact that he hit that person and then never looked in that mirror and never checked his surroundings, what he left behind, bam!
Right.
He's guilty all the way around. I could fry this guy all day long. All day long. But in the end, again, who suffers? Who gets the shit end of the stick? Dennis Hicks. For actually knowing this.
Right.
And actually doing this on a daily, because insurance rates to the top. To the top.
So my question is though, because obviously I don't drive, so I don't know. So in that situation, okay, let's just say he scanned and everything else, and for whatever reason, someone came popping in. In that instance, and it being so small and you being high and the truck being so big, would you feel something? I mean, would you be able to feel something as light like that? As like a bike or something?
Yes, if you're in tune with your equipment, okay, here's where it's a great question. It's a great question, technically. If you're in tune with your equipment and your equipment is properly maintenance and maintained to where you're not in a rattle box, you're fine. Yeah, you'll know. You'll know.
Could you feel it?
Yeah, you'll know. You'll have a little bump. Yes, you might mistake it. You might mistake it for that curb, though, that little bump. There's a few things that go into that. But yes, you should have. The problem is that engines right there, hearing it is one thing, but you have horns blow. There's so much.
Right.
But in reality, looking at the truck, the shape of the equipment, Probably not.
No.
Okay, there's a lot of things that weigh in there. You know, you have a fender that, or his bumper could be barely hanging on. How about the duct tape light? You know what I'm saying? Remember the duct tape light in Vegas? We're walking by, and that truck had their light was literally, their headlight was duct taped in.
Looked like an eyelashes.
Correct. But again, so yes, that driver, for one, the driver, like Daryl Martin says, that driver never stopped. He didn't.
Right.
He didn't. It's a two-stop situation. It's a pre-stop of the stop to scan and then approach.
Right.
And then stop and then take your lane.
Right. Well, and then I was wondering, it was like, man, that guy was blowing his horn. He didn't hear the horn.
He didn't care.
Oh, yeah. He probably realized he didn't want to get busted.
Or he just doesn't give a shit and had a cup of coffee in his hand or something. Okay, see, this is where it seems like this driver possibly could be coming off a fuel line, dirty 30 at the fuel island.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
I like how you put that in, dirty 30 at the fuel island. He's all making scenarios
my
up.
point being here is we as drivers, me myself, develop bad habits.
Right.
And one of those bad habits is not paying attention at all times when you actually should, because you never know what's going to happen, because it's the variables within this industry. And what we preach is things change in a second. And that's why we feel that this driverless truck cannot do this job. But can it? Because how many cameras would have been on that bicyclist?
Right, that would have been in that peripheral all the way down and would have seen it. And
another time, another day, another show.
Right.
But my point there.
Right.
Yeah. So should we head back over to comments?
Yeah.
Right.
I saw a new name up there. Go back up a little bit.
Sherman.
Yeah.
Sherman's not new. He's a good friend of mine. I know him for a long
hi.
time. Got to go get unloaded, and I'm glad you're here, Sherman.
And he said earlier that it was the driver's fault. That was the one I was.
All right. Sherman says the bicycle is on the sidewalk anyway. Driver was in a hurry. Again,
I think it's that there.
For one, no matter.
Sure.
Casey, here's the deal. I want to say, and correct me if I'm wrong, drivers, this law falls under any motor vehicle, whether it's a federal regulated motor vehicle or a regular four-wheeler.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Pedestrian always has the right of way. Always. They have always, as soon as they step off that curb, you're supposed to know and you're supposed to take action.
Right. But that was not a pedestrian.
Now you're going to get into technicality with the wheels. Correct. But is that for that? Correct. Okay, motorcycle. Right. You got me.
That was not a pedestrian. Yeah. Anyways.
Just like you don't need a tanker endorsement to draw, to haul dry bulk in a tanker.
Oh, yeah. He's not going to like that one.
No.
All right.
On a live show. So real quick. All right, let's go up to I think I saw Will Cook. It was definitely a preventable, correct? James Wood did the truck ever stop? Right. Driver wasn't paying attention. Colleen. Daryl Martin wrote this big long good morning. Deplorables. John Jake. Okay, good morning, everybody. Back in the deplorables. I unfortunately can't read every name and every comment like that. We have to talk about the ones that are reflecting the topic at hand. Daryl Martin, good morning. Right. Awesome, everybody. Okay, I think we're pretty much good. Let's go to Dennis Hicks, and then we'll go to James Simmons. Is that Simmons?
Mm-hmm.
Not Simons? We'll go to James's comment, and then we'll wrap up this topic and go on and ask. Do we have any more trucking news after that?
Oh, yeah, we got a couple more.
Okay, we got a couple more. All right, Dennis Hicks says, no, you would not feel it, but you would know that you are trained, that your entire driving career is based on looking as far as you could possibly see in every direction and observe and every potential obstacle that may take good, safe, sound decision as you move forward. Correct. Like I said, depending on all that, there's so much that goes into that, but Dennis nails it again. Mm-hmm. It's one of you don't just feel it, you also see it, which makes you feel it. Oh shit, I see that. Oh, so technically I was right. You'd feel it. I'll find a way with it. What I'm saying is the way Dennis is saying this, even when you pull off, you're supposed to check what you left behind.
Right. And that's what Colleen said up there too. You're supposed to check
great comments. I mean, this is what's beautiful about this show.
Right.
And off to James says, we are considered a professional drivers. We are held to a higher standards. So in the long run, we get this correct.
Yeah.
But you know what bothers me about that, James, is you don't get it. You don't get treated like the professional. You get blamed as the professional, but you don't get the respect, the courtesy, and the proper space to work safely in your workplace. That's what I'm going to say there. Yeah. That has gone away. But you, sir, thank you so much. You are the heartbeat of America. Go ahead, Chi. Yeah. What else we got?
So in that outcome, I don't even know what ended up happening in the outcome of that. But like I said, there was a lot of backlash on the Facebook post as far as there. And actually, they were pretty similar to what you guys were saying. I saw it in a different way because the fact that you guys always get blamed and are held to that higher standard. I think that whole incident could have been prevented had the bicyclists just actually followed the laws that they're supposed to follow. That's just kind of mine. So at both at fault, let's just agree that both of them were at fault.
And let me say this, my thoughts and prayers with both parties. Correct. Okay. You know, even that driver, because, you know, the thing is, she said that key word that we all hate to hear when it's being put on us as drivers: preventable. Preventable accidents that happen get you pushed out of the seat. So please be safe out there, drivers.
Okay, so we're going to go up to my picture up there. It should say New York parking night.
New York tickets? Oh, yes, Hop Which one? Oh God, really, yeah. Sheila? Come on,
so, guys. And actually, a lot of the focus stuff that is coming out of the news. Remember last week I was talking about California. So this week, well, at least today, it is what's going on in New York. Man, they're losing their minds now. So anyways, New York Police Department is targeting drivers parking illegally. New York Police Department and New York City Councilman Paul Vallon partnered to ticket truck drivers parked on Whitestone Expressway near Harvey Park. The crackdown was a response to complaints from the public. Well, of course it was. Vallon also said that the parked trucks are a threat to safety and public enjoyment of the park. Okay, how? So by posing a risk to pedestrians seeking safe access to this popular green space. Okay. So
don't we drivers, don't we got a load of fertilizer going to New York right now? And we need to accidentally dump somewhere? Yeah. Jeez Louise.
Apparently the COVID has hit them too, and they're looking for ways to ticket people, and you drivers are targets. This is my opinion on it, that they're ticketing you drivers because the city needs money. Okay, because first of all, we all know about the parking. We don't even need to get in there, okay? I mean, the parking is ridiculous. There's nowhere for you guys to park. I get the fact of why you're parking over there. However, this is also happening. This happened right around that they were doing this targeting right around Thanksgiving. So it's like, really? You couldn't have just cut a little slack on there, maybe find out and realize that the driver had nowhere else to park as far as there. But how is this a threat to the pedestrians trying to get over to the park? I mean, is there just swarms of people in this neighborhood who are going to hide behind the truck and attack pedestrians trying to get across over to the park? And of course, then we have the residents in there who are like, oh, you're blocking my beautiful view for a whole 8 hours in the middle of the night because I don't know what looky-loos. I have to be sitting there staring at the park in the middle of the night.
Can we get some drivers with some straight pipes and some good jakes?
That's my rant.
Some good jakes to hit that area every freaking day.
Right. It's just BS.
It's a bunch of bullshit.
It is BS. And it just infuriated me. So this was my rant for Manic Monday.
I mean, it sucks because cops.
It does.
Okay, now. I want to go to that video. The way people act these days. Just the way they act in general. Right, I get it. They target truck drivers. We've known that. We've been a target. What are we going to do to get that target off our backs? I don't know. It's a problem. What's the solution?
Right, and you're talking
what is the solution?
Right.
You know, I'm talking about this guy right here. This poor cop right here.
Right.
Okay, and this guy targets cops. But, okay, just like, but it's all the sides are being played now. It's ridiculous because then you have the driver flipping off that DOT officer.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? It's so toxic.
That makes him angry.
Right.
But I hated the fact that they said that the cops
but this going on in New York,
city officials partner together. So they had planned out to do it.
Okay.
The cops are just enforcing me because it's coming down that this is their beat
it's
that they have to do.
Let's not just call out New York. Let's call out this country and these big cities and all these like Las Vegas. You pissed me off because prior to we left there in the past 2 years, I watched section after section after section of the city go to no parking and targeting truck drivers. heartbeat of America. Are we forgetting this? Okay, I get it. Trip planning, all that stuff like that. Not all of these drivers in this industry are as well knowledgeable or as seasoned as you veterans or get it as natural as you. And they get put in positions to where they don't know what's going to happen. They don't know where they're at, don't know where they're going. They depend on a computer.
And they're out of hours.
It's all screwed up.
Right.
Problem is, it's just like this, the military, for me, no driver left behind. Those unprofessionals, yes, get rid of right. But the one driver that needs assistance or needs support, it's just not there for them.
No.
It's not. And now these targets get smacked on their back. It's just time after time after time.
Right.
It's just absolutely ridiculous. I'm not even going to go to that video today. I'm going to focus because it would take the focus off of yours, and we're not going to go there. We'll use that for another day.
Right.
Because that's ridiculous because people are doing the same thing to cops, though. Is what I'm saying.
Right.
I'm sorry.
They're frustrated. So when they see a cop or DOT or whatever kind of a thing, and I get the frustration because of all the things that happen. Like, oh my gosh, now what? I mean, am I like with the big target on there? So I get the frustration. It could have been handled what you're talking about in a different way. But anyways, guys, if you happen to be over by Harvey Park in that area in New York, obviously just watch your surroundings and don't park there because they are making sure that they're giving out tickets. And speaking of New York, and my last final piece of trucking news, in New York, apparently needing money, they are increasing the tolls. Okay, so yeah, here we go again with this. So New York State Thruway Authority recently approved a series of toll increases for both passenger and commercial vehicles. Toll increases are set to go into effect on January 1st of 2021.
This one here? Yep.
For the Governor Mario M. Cuomo Bridge as a way to reduce commercial congestion on the bridge when drivers bridge shop for the cheapest crossings and create additional traffic. So, okay. So the current rate, now this is crazy. I looked at this and it's like, my goodness gracious. First of all, I have a couple questions on this that I'm going to ask. But the current rate right now is $32.75. It's increasing up by $10.
Holy shit.
It's going to $42.90. Okay. And then in off-peak season, it'll go up to $21.45 when it's off-peak. If it's the out-of-state Easy Pass, it's $49.34. And then it's going to increase again in 2022. And I went, my goodness gracious. Okay, first of all, is this every time you pass that toll?
Mm-hmm.
You have to pay that amount?
Nope.
So it's not like, hi, a month. That's not a monthly
It's not like
fee.
you get an all-day pass. No, it's not a pre-pass. It's not pre-pass, honey. You don't get a monthly fee.
Okay, that's okay.
That's each time you cross that bridge.
That's ridiculous.
I want to say, I know that's when I ran mail up in Virginia or Pies up in Boston, Mass. We had to pay that toll coming and going back sometimes when we had to go back over.
Okay, that's absolutely
I didn't run a lot of East Coast, a lot of New York, except when I ran them Pies. And so that toll was a mother. I mean, those $100 every time.
That's
every time.
crazy.
Yeah. I will have to get drivers' comments on this because you know what? I never worried about tolls. I was a company driver.
And then
you know what I'm saying?
And then the fact that they're specifically targeting, because they said commercial drivers, that they're specifically targeting because you're bridge shopping to find the cheapest one. So apparently that one was cheaper than the others and it was causing congestions. Well, hello, get a clue. Maybe they're tired of paying the $50 every single time of crossing through. Maybe if you make it something reasonable or like a monthly pass or something on there, maybe they wouldn't be bridge shopping and trying to, they're not trying to cause congestion. They're just trying to not get robbed.
Kind of.
Okay, that was my rant.
I want to go back to the target on the back.
Right.
This country's in shambles right
yes.
now. This country's in shambles. People are losing their jobs left and right.
Yeah.
But there's parts of this country that are thriving. Grocers. So they haul them loads.
Right.
So truckers are making money. So who are they targeting? The commercial truck driver. From parking tickets
yeah,
to
because Lord
tolls.
forbid they can save
because
anything.
My point being is because they're the ones that are making actual money. So they're not stupid. They know where to shut it down and raise the prices.
Yeah.
It's just like Walmart's and all this going to the self-checkout crap.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, do the prices go down? No. Do the rates for drivers go up? No. We get screwed. The consumer gets screwed. Okay, in the end. The driver gets screwed in the end.
I know.
Who wins? Oh, we know. Sons of bitches. All right.
Everybody else but.
Everybody else.
Because Lord forbid they actually allow them to make that extra money and
let's
save it.
Let's take a quick break.
pretty chrome and
Let's
white or
take
something.
some chicken
Oh, I'm
lights. She
saying.
loves those chicken lights.
Yeah.
Chicken
It is
lights and
Christmas coming
chrome.
Christmas is coming up.
Chicken
Those-
lights and
lights are expensive
chrome.
for all those
We got a
Christmas
special
lights.
announcement for Christmas today. Stop it.
We do.
Stop it. I'm so excited about that. Let's take a
Okay.
quick break. You guys remember, Trucks with Room to Spare is our nonprofit. If you're looking to feel good in your career today, get with Trucks with Room to Spare. Shelly Conway is an amazing person. She does things for people that are in need after a storm or something natural disaster affects their life. They bring the goods in with Trucks with Room to Spare. If you have spare room on your truck, trailer, passenger seat, in your trunk, it doesn't matter. Get with Shelly Conway and feel good in your career today so you can deliver that into a natural disaster
And help a
area.
lot of needy
Help
people.
a lot of needy people. On top of that, just get over there and share their content. That's part of helping. It helps haul that information out, and that's what we're here for. And on top of that, if you're looking for a good mechanic and you're in the Chandler, Arizona area, Excalibur Equipment and Diesel Services. Kendra and Timothy, they're amazing people. We got to have an amazing time with them out in Arizona while we were there. Shout out to Roger, too. He hosted us while we were there, too. But if you're in the Chandler area, again, look up Excalibur Equipment Services, Diesel Services at 480-797-8124. Again, that's 480-797-8124. And you better not be writing that down while you're driving. Just saying, because then you're going to really need them.
You can just listen to it back. So you want to get it? Let's go over into some comments because there may be some comments as far as that we were talking about, and then we'll get into some national news.
The first one I see is capitalism, right? All right, thought it was over 100. That was 5 years ago. Colleen, that I was running pies up in a mass. That was 5 years ago.
Right.
That was 5 years ago when I think it was 80 when I was first started crossing that bridge. I don't even remember what bridge it was. Right by the prison. There's the big prison right there as you're coming over. I want to say is it 88? God, I can't even remember. God, I'm getting old. Holy. When you pay that toll, they got the inspection, the prison, all that right there. They're just waiting for you right there. Yeah. I remember I want to say jump from 80 to 100 while I was running that lane. All right. Rooster says, I pay 75 a day in tolls out of my pocket.
Yeah.
Well, you're a big car hauler, bro. You got all that money.
All
right. It's cold. It's cold. It sucks getting cold in the truck. All right. Yeah. All right. Good morning, Jeremy Harless. You every day and time you go there. I don't know what you're talking about.
Probably the tolls. Yep. Every day.
Shelly Conway says, I slept at my customers in Farmingdale when I came in late at night. That was just last year. Okay, not sure. Ronald Hebert says, never will I hope so, but I think in my life I will see it, but I refuse to stop hoping. I have faith. Maybe we're lost in the comments. We're completely lost in the comments. They're over there, Daddy Kathy.
Sleeping as far as that, because we were talking about the driver. The driver's getting targeted in New York. Remember, we were talking about
right. Oh, yeah. See, we can't get too far ahead of ourselves, right?
That's why I wanted to stop.
That's why I said we're lost in the comments, lady. Your fault.
No, I'm right there with them.
Ew.
Yeah.
You saying I'm slow? You assuming I rode the short bus?
No, you just have to remember the two topics that we were.
Are you saying I rode the short bus? Are you saying I rode the short bus?
No.
Well, if you are, you're right.
No, I'm not saying.
I'm proud of
you. Said that.
All right, Daryl Martin says Pennsylvania Turnpike another 6% in January.
Right.
Go figure.
Right.
And that was the turnpike I used to hit.
Yeah.
God, I can't remember what it was. It pisses me off. It wasn't. The thing was, the reason why I don't remember that well is because I never drove. I was the night driver. I split. Well, not night. I was night and morning. I was 1 o'clock in the morning to like 9.
Right.
So I split my shift, half day, half morning, or half night, half morning. Whatever.
Right.
All right. Here we go. Are we done here?
No, we're gonna go. Let's go into some national. Let's go up to my.
All right. Hold on. Colleen said something about the driver's side. And with that comment, the driver's side disappears. Lots of black cars at the farm. Break fake news. What are you talking about? The fertilizer. Correct. We do not support anybody dumping fertilizer in the state of New York.
Yeah. No.
Joke. Kidding. Please. Fake news completely. Yeah. I hope that's what she's talking about. Oh,
okay, go over to my national news and go up to my picture that says, this is just a stock photo.
No, you know what? It takes a Karen every time.
What?
Every time. We always have to have a Karen around, don't we? Always got to have a Karen. Nope. Wayne is lagging this morning. You know what, Karen? I'm going to lag my ass right over to your house. Good morning, Karen. I love you. Yeah, I need creamer and I need to run to the store. I need cigarettes.
Okay. Yeah.
What?
Can we move on to my national
Yeah,
news?
get it national already?
Yeah.
What about the comments?
We just did the comments.
Oh, well, but James says between tolls and lumpers, he's broke. And some brokers.
I would imagine
He's not
so.
broke.
And that's what made me so mad when I saw it. And it wasn't like a $2 increase or something, a 50-cent increase. We're talking like $10.
Time out. Pull the brakes. His name is no longer Scott, it's Kyle. We have a Kyle and Karen.
Oh.
All right, because now here's Scott, Karen Granger, Wayne is always lagging. At least I don't need a walker like you.
Come on, go over to my national news.
All right, go ahead and out of your national news.
I'm not lying when I told you that.
Where are we at?
Whatever was going on with New York. Go to the one, the New York.
Oh,
Times.
God, come on.
Guys, first of all, this is just a stock photo, okay? This is not the actual photo because there wasn't an actual photo of it. But
You just
picked
one?
I did.
Stupid.
Yeah.
Fake news.
It adds a little something to it.
Fake
I'm
news.
always trying. No, but this is talking about people being hit and someone being hit on the hood. So, a co-owner of a Staten Island bar was arrested early Sunday for the second time in a week. He got arrested earlier on Tuesday.
Fucking idiot.
In less than a week after allegedly hitting a deputy with his car. Okay, so here's the deal. So he's a co-owner of a bar, basically a bar and pub in Staten Island. So he gets arrested on Tuesday because New York has a bunch of restrictions that are going on.
It's no different from California.
Right. And one of them is that you can't serve alcohol and food inside. They do have limited seating outside, but there are curfews, which is, I believe, is 10 o'clock for them.
But you can Christmas shop at Walmart all day long.
And probably protest too. So anyways, he gets busted on Tuesday for it. Okay. So they shut him down and say, no, you're not allowed to do that. Well, he decides to continue on. So they have the eye spies out there spying on him, bust him on Sunday no, it was Saturday night. They bust him on Saturday night. That late at night, it was like whatever, after 10, after the curfew had gone on, that he's still in there allowing people in and serving food and drinks inside of this bar again after he just got busted 4 days ago. So the cops are going to bust him again. It's like 12:30 in the morning now on Sunday morning. So they go in, they're going to bust him. They're chasing after him and it's late. And so they're chasing after him. They're screaming his name because they're going to get ready to bust him. So he decides to get in his car and take off in the interim of hitting a deputy, okay, and going about 1,000 yards with the deputy on his hood. Okay.
What the hell is going on?
He kept going. Yeah,
what is
the deputy on his hood. It's some deputy hanging on. He still is going. Okay. What is wrong with you?
What is wrong with people?
Okay. So his attorney gets on there because, he's got an attorney because he was busted from Tuesday. So now we're talking it's early Sunday morning hours. So he has an attorney. Attorney gets on there, blah, blah, blah. This is on a bunch of different, this was coming out of Fox News. A few different media sites that have this. So anyways, the attorney gets on there and is saying, first of all, he didn't know because it was dark. He didn't know it was cops that were chasing him. Okay. First of all, that he didn't know because they were wearing dark uniforms and it was dark outside, that didn't know. He was afraid for his life. And so he took off to his car and sped away. And there was a comment there that says that he doesn't know how anyone could possibly be injured from the incident that happened. I don't know. Maybe you just hit someone with your car and they're hanging onto your hood and it took a team of other cops to surround you before you stopped after 1,000 feet. Because he was like, I didn't drive that far.
I don't think we should worry about the government taking our guns. I think they're going to take our cars.
What is wrong with
seriously? People? It's absolutely, seriously, what's wrong with I almost now want to play it.
So now here's the thing. So now people are outside of this bar protesting against the cops for shutting this bar down because they're declaring it an autonomous area like they did up in Washington of a zone that can't be affected by rules and laws.
What is it, Chaz?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Yeah.
Oh, God.
And it's like, dude, you hit somebody. Not only did you hit somebody, but you hit a cop.
So this is the reason. This finger is still not right after Portland. It's still not right. Still not right after Portland. It's ridiculous. People have lost their minds.
Yeah.
People have literally lost. Like Oregon, you can just go state claim on any piece of property you want.
Yeah.
Look at this. Like, should we play it? This is a good time to play it. Or we're gonna go. It's like feeds right into it, doesn't it?
Go.
Stand over there.
Are you fucking stupid? Are you fucking stupid? You gotta be stupid for touching me.
I might be. I don't know.
You know that's a lawsuit, right? I want you to stand over here.
Just like you talking about putting him back in my damn truck. I know my rights, dude.
I don't want to get hurt, and I don't want you to get hurt.
Then you should have stayed in your fucking car.
Okay, well, I can't do that. I got a call out here to see
You didn't get this ain't a traffic stop, though, buddy. You know better.
Look, I got a call out here. I'm on a call, all right?
You don't push me, though. You don't do that.
Yes, sir. I don't want anybody to get hurt. I want to be safe, sir.
Listen, you ain't in control of my safety.
Have you got some ID, sir?
You ain't getting no ID.
Okay, all right. What are you doing?
I ain't doing nothing illegal.
Okay. You're okay?
Yeah, I'm great, man.
Okay, all right.
You're not going to be great when I sue your fucking ass for touching me.
All right, you can't
That's
use
an unwanted
profanity
touch.
on
Unwanted touch.
You can't use
I'm
profanity.
on public property. I can cuss all day long. It's called free speech. I know my rights.
You're wrong, and I'm trying to...
Okay, wait. The freedom of speech, if you're going to go right to the freedom of speech part, go ahead. Have fun with it. How about just some common courtesy? Just was the guy on the side of the road out there working on a car or whatever? He was the cop. All I heard was that cop wanting safety in this situation of whatever was going on.
He's off on the side of the
Either
road.
the guy maybe wasn't paying attention. I don't know. But first of all, when
cop was really nice.
When did we just start? When did we just start treating these people with badges? And I get the bad cop that likes to pick on people. The bad DOT cop that consistently writes people up. We had a DOT cop that knew we had permits when we ran a weight restricted road where the sand mine was, and we'd haul in there, we go in, we load up. But the company, like idiots, every once in a while would let them permits expire. Okay, somebody wasn't doing their job supporting the driver back in the office, and that cop would pull us over. Boom, 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 boom. He always gets one of us. He'd always have one of us. And he was always guaranteed one. And we hated the guy for it. But when we seen him out in the front, it's the law. He was just upholding the law, right? But he's picking on us. In the end, he's doing his job. But my issue here is the way people are treating each other.
Right.
In general.
Right. I
From
agree.
protesters to cops to drivers to just where is the love anymore? Where is just acting like a decent human being gone?
I don't know.
You know, like Kelly Shane, he needs to start acting like a decent man and decent driver. All right, and stop putting people down and making them look bad on live TV. Kelly Shane, I don't need an FMCSA rule book or handbook. All right, you know what you need? Can you hear it, or do I need to turn it up? He made me look bad, but it was great. It was. But
he held his ground.
It was, but he had every right to be. The thing is, Kelly has a cockiness about him, but he's actually kind of earned it. He has the right. If people can't look past that, that's their fault. Because Kelly Shane is a great, great person, and the things that are happening on the driver's side, the mentorships that are happening, is absolutely amazing. I guess the outside world's going nuts. But I'm still able to find good. We're still able to find good people. I think something's going on out there, but whatever. She's running around. Okay, so because you're throwing me off. Talk to me. Help me.
I am. I'm sorry. I just
you just checked out on me.
I did for a second.
So where are we at?
So we were talking about Kelly Shane and being a good person, and sometimes that
she kind of did what Justin did on Saturday, and Justin got pulled off the panel for that,
sorry.
for not knowing where we were. And I understand that Justin. You know what? Shout out to Justin Williams real quick. There is good people in this world. Okay, so as far as that goes, it is Manic Monday, but drivers, please. Is that our national news? Are we done?
That was our national news.
Was that national or was that trucking?
No, that was the national.
So are we
real
weather. Quick, are we done? No, are we done? Yeah. We'll go to weather in a second. We're going over.
Yeah.
We're already over the hour. Drop your weather in the comments, your locations. But I want to, before we close that segment, I want to say something. It is a crazy world. There's a lot of screwed up things out there, and there's a lot of unprofessionals within this industry. But what we're finding here on the driver's side is that there's people willing to give it away, like Ron, Daryl Martin, Scott, and Kelly. They actually have taken Justin Williams under their wings. It's like they're fighting on who's mentoring him. This guy's like, oh no, I told Kelly. I told Justin that. And then Kelly's over here. No, well, I told Justin. And I'm laughing. But what's happening?
And Justin's just taking it all in.
And he's absorbing it.
Yeah.
Justin, you're also in our prayers. He blew a head gasket.
Yeah, he did.
In his truck. Okay. He's down up in Oregon, I think I want to say, or Washington. Somewhere he got that high paying load up there. He got it up there on time. Montana. He got up there on time. He also was able to limp his truck and because he was having issues. In the end, it wound up being a blown head gasket, no heat damage. I want to say no overheating to no temperature issues or anything. So Justin, you're the heartbeat of America, and we appreciate you, and we're glad you got to your delivery. You're getting that truck taken care of, and I'm glad you have people like Kelly Shane, even though I'm pissed at him, to know, and for all the right reasons. And Scott Granger, thank you so much for being there for these drivers. All three of you guys are the heartbeat of America, and we appreciate that. All right, Sheila, weather.
Yeah, now we're gonna get into weather.
Good morning, Brittany Aikens. Good morning, Jim Bailey, Ellie. It's good to see you. Glenn Kale, it's good to see you. All you guys, Jim Simons, all of you guys. All right, let's where are we at? What do we got here?
Weather map.
I know your weather map. You would be a booger head.
Videos.
Hold on, leave me alone. We'll be right back, and then we'll go to weather.
They say when you meet the love of your life, time stops.
Love is passion. Love is passion. Love is passion. Obsession. Obsession. Someone you can't live without. You can't live without. I say, fall head over heels. Find someone you can love like crazy and love you the same way back.
Before we get to weather,
I love
Sheila,
that end part. I hate it, but I love it.
Again,
He's such a monkey.
baby. Again, I just want to say thank you to you
Aw.
for all your hard work. We're getting ready to go to weather, and you take your time out every day for these drivers. And you've learned so much, so fast about this industry. And thank you to you drivers for embracing Sheila in this process. One thing about this trucking industry, they don't take in outsiders. Even they have trouble with people that are not behind the wheel anymore. But you know what? As long as I hold a CDL, I'm a brother to all of you. And you are now a sister. I want to say thank you.
Thanks, babe.
You're rocking now to your weather.
Okay. All right, you guys. So in weather, we've got high wind warnings and advisories in California from Redding down to Bakersfield and Fraser Park, Burbank, and Malibu. There's red flag critical fire warnings in effect in these areas as well due to critically dry vegetation. High wind warnings also in effect in Montana from the Cut Bank area, Chateau, and eastward to Harlem areas. Freezing fog warnings in Nebraska from Omaha areas down to Falls City, as well as possibility in western Missouri and northeastern Kansas. That should lift up, but if you guys are experiencing that right now, just be careful in those areas. It is going to lift, as you guys know. Rain expected in the Carolinas down to Florida, while up north, snow from the southern Appalachians to southern Virginia. As far as temperature-wise, we've got mild pattern from the plains to the west coast. East of the Mississippi River, more winter-like temps along the east coast. Highs will struggle to get out of the 30s in parts of the southern mid-Atlantic and Tennessee Valley. By Tuesday morning, some areas in the deep south will see temperatures well below freezing. So not too bad. Okay. It's going to be cold, basically. We're getting into the colder weather, but it's actually, in most places, aren't too bad. You got the really high winds, guys. We're still got those high winds. Be very, very careful over in Southern California. If you happen to have to go that way, they do have the high wind warnings there, as well as up in the areas up there in Montana.
And before we get to your comments and in your weather, we have one comment we need to specifically read for Kelly Shane. Kelly Shane Richardson, Glenn is telling you, you have to be cocky when you drive a Volvo, right? Kelly Shane Richardson, I believe so. That I don't know how he got Volvo to make a Peterbilt mold. I don't know how he did that, but he's rocking it. He's killing it in all areas, even in the plastic. Thank you, Glenn. I love you, brother. And speaking of weather, let's go over to Brittany. Cold in Colorado, cold but sunny. Leanne says 28 in Dismal, Iowa. Sunny and cool in Ozona, Texas. Tulsa, Oklahoma is 38. Rooster, love you guys. Have to go unload these beautiful these cars. Beautiful day, drivers. He is coined the phrase, hug a driver, love a driver. Yes. Get it, even in the time of a pandemic, crazy bastard. Mm-hmm. Ellie says, South Carolina, sunny and 55. Justin is in Montana. Yeah. And real quick, Justin Pomerantz, I know you're watching. You're in Facebook jail. Thank you, brother. We appreciate you for all you do for the drivers out on those job sites. Gary says, stay safe out there, drivers. And thank you, Wayne and Sheila, the driver's side. Great show. Daryl Martz is 29 degrees on the mountain. Cheryl Pollard, Muncie, Indiana, cloudy and flurries. Right. Charles Bundy, yeah, of course, old Lefty over there is laughing his ass off because he already done laughed his left arm off. All right, laughing my butt off. Show the great show this morning, and get it, Kelly Shane Richardson, and that's why I threw the comment out there, Charles, because I knew you were going right to Kelly Shane. Yeah,
yep, bastard. You guys are getting this.
Phil Amiga Tristan, Moline, Illinois, 29 and cloudy.
Yeah.
Good morning, Mr. Tristan.
Yeah, way too cold for me.
All right. John Freese, thank you so much, John. 37 and cloudy, Yippin, Wisconsin, I believe. I'm terrible at reading, guys. So, Glenn Callis Jr., yes, we do, but we got some badass ho-hos.
So bad. You guys are so funny with each other.
Little Rock, 50 degrees. Bob Cook, another.
Good morning, Bob.
Veteran. Okay, yeah. So real quick, I want to say thank you to Bob Cook. Guy's been in my life for 6 years now. And he was on Saturday show. Mm-hmm. He was on Saturday show. And he showed up. It's just great. It was over 200 years of experience.
I know.
In a whole, if we could add it up, just in comments, panel and backroom experience, 500 years, almost 500 years. We could. It's amazing. It's so cool.
It is pretty cool.
That
means you're old.
She has no problem.
I don't know what I'm saying because I'm older than him.
She has no problem chopping me off at the knees. Yeah, but you look 16, lady. All right, Glenn, I'll put my fingerless gloves and shorts and flip-flops on now. It's time to ride, y'all. Get it, driver. Right. Get it.
Wow.
Super target.
It is.
Super target.
And you see that I'm starting to do my little dance over here. So I do want to, guys, remember that tomorrow is Talk to Me Tuesday, which is also the segment that we have for the What Now.
Baby.
And that is, I know, but hold on really quick. That is where you veteran drivers answer questions that newbies coming into the industry have. So I will go ahead and post that later today and then drop your comments and we will go ahead and read them on the air.
All right. So, can we get to the special announcement? Are we done?
We will get to the special announcement after that.
Oh, you got what? You still got the question?
I do.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Do not answer it in the comments right now, please.
Now,
okay, this is for the post, guys.
Right.
So real quick,
time
out. This is the mentorship. This is the mentorship. This is the mentor program.
Right.
Okay. This is where we're able to match people up with drivers through answers, not profiles. We're not stealing your information, nothing like that. So if there's a comment that goes up, a new driver attaches to it, like Justin did with Scott and Kelly, you guys get phone numbers and you're able to help each other and you're able to mentor this driver in their career or even help that driver get through whatever they're going through. Your mentor even right back. It works both ways. It's a support system. We're calling it a mentor system, a mentor program, but until this is how this works. So please don't answer in the comments or in the comments today, answer on the post that's on the page. The problem we have here is us old people, the driver's side lets you know we're live, but some of y'all don't realize we have a page where we post this stuff. Okay. We gotta get all that straightened out. So this is what this is.
Right.
Okay. And it's growing fast at a rapid rate.
Yeah. You guys
this is what separates us from the rest of the industry that does this, the people that do this in this industry. This show is an everyday show centered around the drivers of the industry. That's driver driven. That's how it's actually driver driven, not sponsor persuade. None of that. It's an organic platform that's built for drivers. Is that right?
Yeah.
So that's why it's important when this topic comes, when this Talk to Me Tuesday is dedicated to the new driver.
Right. The segment of What Now. So the question
and we are the only driver driven platform. The original driver-driven platform. I'm tired of people stealing it.
Okay, so for the third time, I'm going to try to get to this question. So the question for not out, I swear. Okay, so the question for this week. I'm a new driver in the industry. If I work for a company and don't use a load board, do I still need to use a trucking app? If so, why and which one is the best?
Oh, you went new. You're going to the old school with the new school twist. Look at you. You're going to load boards, apps, and all that.
Right.
I wonder
the question is, though,
what tools are you using digitally?
I work for a company. The driver is a new driver, but he works for a company, so he doesn't need to use a load board for his own loads. But do I still need a trucking app? If so, why? And which one is the best?
Now, hold on. What if they are using load boards and they only know one, but want to find they're new to as being an owner operator and want to find a good load board to use for that too? Can we attach that?
Yeah, you can put that in there if you want to.
Okay, because I know Justin's new to the heavy haul side.
Right.
He does use load boards, so we can get him on that. We do a whole episode on that. Just saying, bro. Yeah. I know the top 3 load board apps out there. I've already done my homework on this because, we're a driver-driven platform. Yes. We're supposed to know that.
Save that for tomorrow.
All right. So can we go to our special announcement?
Yes.
Before we get to that, let's take a quick break.
Swift, the largest, safest company in the world. They don't call us best in class for nothing.
I know it hurt. Did you hear that background? That wasn't just now. That was me filming the video when I fell.
Yeah. I was like, are you okay?
And look, it's all in good fun. Okay. Seriously. Every driver matters that wants to do this for a profession and a living. That's doing the lifestyle within the career. If you're looking at it for just a job, this might not be the place for you.
That's true.
Right?
Right.
Can I say that?
Sure.
And now to our special announcement. I want to say thank you so much for making this possible, Mark. Okay. This gentleman right here has sent me a message. His name's Mark. Okay. I'm just going to leave it at Mark. He says, hello, brother. You told me to write a list. I just need a couple pairs of sweatpants, 1X, and my shirt is 2X, and maybe a little gift for my son. He loves Peterbilt hats and stuff. Thank you so much, brother. Stay in contact with me. I love talking to you. Have a good night. So you want it?
No.
So what this has done, it's Christmas time. Okay. And there's a lot of organizations out here that Gemma, they're chasing the horses, the ponies.
Okay.
All right. There's a lot of organizations out here. I'm worried about the pregnant ones.
I get that.
There's a lot of organizations out here that raise money for drivers and
Gemma,
things like that.
Here.
The driver's side now has become large enough to do our own Christmas. We do support other platforms that do things for the industry around Christmas time.
Go lay down.
But what we're able to do for the first time on the driver's side is actually give a driver a Christmas. And the reason why it's Mark is because he is a driver. He's been taken out of the seat due to something that I lost my grandmother to, my mother suffered from, and I recently lost my uncle to.
My family as well.
My uncle lost his feet, his sight, and basically his mind in the end to diabetes. Okay. Mark is currently in a nursing home. He has sent me the address. And Mark, you are going to have the first driver side Christmas. We want to thank you so much for giving us the gift and the ability to do this. What we're going to do is we're going to open it up to donations, which have already been made, Mark. People saw Saturday Night Show because we leaked this out on Saturday and already made donations. And to the ones that have made donations and making this possible, thank you so much. And the ones that will, thank you so much. What we're going to do is we're going to document this.
Right.
Scott, Karen.
We're going to make sure he's got a good Christmas. He and his son.
And my beautiful wife are going to go shopping for this gentleman. We're not going to let him see too much of the footage.
Yeah.
But we're going to let him see some of this stuff. And Mark, if you're watching, we can't keep this under wraps. You're going to get it. And we want to be able to see you get it. So you sent me the address to the home. I want to contact the home. Can you get me a contact person so we can record this process so the drivers can see what they did for you. Okay, because it's not us, it's the trucking industry that's going to do this for you. This man is such a driver that one of his requests as a gift was a Flying J coffee cup.
Yep.
That's a driver.
Right?
That's a driver.
Yeah.
In the end, we're going to give this gentleman a Christmas, and it's going to be the first driver-side Christmas. Right now, it's one driver, and it's a driver that's worthy of it. In the end, he sits watching this show, taken out of the seat with no legs. But Mark, we are your legs. We're gonna walk you right through this, brother. I want to say thank you from the purest part of my heart for contacting us and letting us do this for you. It takes a real man to accept this and to even ask for it. Sir, you are the heartbeat of America and deserve to be treated that way. Sheila, do you have anything to say?
No, I'm looking forward to it, and it's gonna be great. It's gonna be a lot of fun, and we're gonna do Christmas. We're gonna do a Christmas show for all the holidays for Christmas, just like we did at Thanksgiving. And part of it, we're gonna have surprises within the show as well for Mark. So we want you to make sure that on that day of Christmas that you tune in. We're gonna make sure that you and your son have a good Christmas, Mark.
His son is a young man that's 18.
Yeah.
That he has taught to drive truck, and that drives truck currently.
Yeah.
He's been driving truck since he was 13.
Yeah.
And I think that it's an amazing gift that he's given his son. And I want to be able to help carry the gift of trucking, not just the driving side, but the camaraderie side and the brother and sisterhood side. And to make sure that he knows that his dad gave him the best gift of all. And that's the gift of trucking.
Yeah.
Because it just doesn't come with turning a key and grabbing gears and handling a wheel in the safest way you can. It comes with a family. Welcome to the family, is what I'm going to say as far as that goes. We got you from here, Mark. As far as that goes, you're still here, and we're going to ride out together, brother. I told you I'm going to meet you. Okay.
Oh, cool, Ellie.
And I want to get with, I'm going to put this out there. Somebody let Jeremy Wellenkamp know that I want to contact him because I think that he would have good direction for me and for us and for out here, because he did 18 wheels for Bubba.
Right.
Okay, which was a big deal. Went viral, and they've actually been talking about it in Australia lately. So shout out to Jeremy Wellenkamp for being an inspiration, because I knew 18 wheels for Bubba's happened, and to all the people that have done something in the truck industry like this, thank you, because it gives us the ability to do it.
Right. And for everyone who's making a comment on there, as far as the sizes and so on and so forth, and I see Ellie up there saying that no problem, they got this, that they're already out of Flying J right now, grabbing that. Guys, we'll put the address of where we are for you to send stuff that you would like to send, along with all the information of his sizes on there, and places that if you wanted to donate, that the link for where you can donate to. Okay?
So yeah, I saw that, Shelly Conway. Where's the link? We haven't set it up yet. This is we're just letting this out, okay? And we probably did it wrong because it's our first one. We probably should have had that put together. So, because what happens is you miss the opportunity because everybody's feeling good right now. Oh yeah, let's do this. Keep that energy.
Yeah, we're going to talk about it again.
Keep that energy, because what we're going to do is we're going to do it right, because you just clicked something for me. If you want to send it directly to Mark, gift-wise, if you want us to go shopping for Mark and for you, we can do that. You can go shopping yourself, and I'll give you the address. Make it like Christmas. He just keeps getting packages.
Right? Yeah, that'd be cool too.
And then we'll have a grand, the big present. Here you go, like this. If you guys want to send gifts to him, the little gifts outside of the big gift, kind of like on Christmas, you always get the big gift. We can do that. Let's do this together. Let's talk about it this week. Let's talk about it more on Talk to Me Tuesday. Let's do this together as brothers and sisters. Let's not us control it.
Yeah.
Let's gift it together.
Yeah.
Yeah. We good?
Yeah, we're good.
Final comments? Wrap it up?
That is my final
Drop them
comments.
because Larry from Nebraska's over there. He says, "Good morning, Sheila."
Lincoln.
Get it, Larry Star. Get it.
I don't know if you heard my little voice on Saturday night when I did that too. It was like a little Lincoln.
Okay, see, because Greg Martin's ready to donate. So keep this energy, guys, because the one thing that I need to make clear here, the one thing the driver's side will never, ever, 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 ever do is make money off the back of the driver. We will support, give whatever we can for the drivers. In the end, this platform is our baby as a business.
Right.
Please keep that in mind. These hours that we put in eventually will pay off financially. Today it
got
pays,
pictures going out today.
Today it gets paid off by the love from the brothers and sisters of this industry. Because the one thing that we did right, we may not do these fundraisers right, but the one thing that we did right, and I'm proud of, is we earn the respect of the driver through work. And that's the only way you get anywhere in this industry is hard work and putting in the work. You just don't show up and get what you want. It's not Burger King. Can't have it your way. In the end, driver driven.
It is.
All right, comments. Wrap it up, kids. All right, Phil Tristan, will it be delivered by a semi? Of course. Maybe the last mile might be a.
Yeah, we'll find out where it is.
Don't go there,
Guys,
Phil. It might be an
don't
ice.
talk about too much because he is on here. And
He
we
is
do
on
want
it.
some stuff to be surprises, okay, of what we have in store. So, everyone who just kind of get with us, okay, send us messages and everything else, and we're going to give you more information. Like I said, Mark, you're not going to find out everything, but we are going to make sure that you have a great Christmas.
All right, let's wrap it up, Sheila.
Yes.
All right, let's go with I saw a name. Let's go up to we'll go with Bob Cook. Bob Cook, I worked late last night into the early morning hours. You know, trucker's life. Get it, Bob. We appreciate all you do for us and out there. All right, Leanne says, Wayne and Sheila, you make my day. Love y'all, and you make our day.
Leanne.
Thank you so much. Daryl Martin says, you forgot the Ray-Ban Avatar sunglasses. I did. Okay. Aviator sunglasses. Colleen says, sorry, dealing with permit person.
Right.
Boy, that woman's got a load from hell right now. Leanne says, Daryl, the cowboy hat too. Okay, you guys are picking on me or something. Wayne, we are all trying to mentor you, but that's a hard job. Can you hear it? Turn it up for you. Son of bitches. Don't you encourage that. Get out of frame. Sheila, you will have to show me how to get to the page. See what I mean? Ronald doesn't even know we have a page.
Hey, listen, I showed him how to screenshot. So, you know what? He's learning step by step. We're going to get you into some of this technology.
Drivers sponsor you. LOL. Yeah. And look what right. We're screwed. We're screwed. Screwed right out the gate. Daryl says, not enough peanuts to feed that squirrel. Dude, leave me alone. Logbook. Hey, stop it. The best trucking apps. That's a good topic. It sure is.
Yep.
I'm sure some of them still wish they were on the Wayne train.
Post will go up later this afternoon into late afternoon, early evening. Okay?
Best in Crash, Wayne is. Yes, he is. That video was one of the better ones. Not sure what you're saying there. Can I have paper logbooks? Can we get that done? Bob, it's not Burger King. Okay.
Well,
you know what, dude? You can have one. Go get it. It's in the Flying Jet. They sell paper logbooks, Bob. Now your company may not accept it, but well, that's on you.
And you were on paper logs if you had the Rand McNally because theirs went down for like a week and they were all on paper logs. So just saying.
Look at her with the trucker info.
Yeah. Just saying.
Boop, 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 boop. There she is, Shannon Crass. There she is. Good morning, Shannon. Love you. Proud of you. Proud of you. I haven't talked to you in a couple weeks. Reach back out to me, please. If you need me, call me or her. Either one. All right. Gary says, bless you, Wayne and Sheila. James Simons, whatever your name is, says, we need to change Wayne's name to
Hammy. Yeah. I love that movie too. Over the Hedge. I love that movie. I love all those animated movies. Seriously, they've gotten so great and fun, man. They were so depressing when we were kids growing up, man.
All right, bro. No show, no topic. All right, new handle. Stop laughing at me. Ellie says.
You know what?
How
Don't
old
stop telling me, cutting me down when you're like, okay, bro, let's go, and then you keep going on. Okay,
we are an hour and a half today.
Okay, I'm going to go because I'm floating. I'm going to need a life jacket at this point because I'm floating.
All right, let me wrap it up. All right.
Thank you.
Phyllis Church says, well said, amigo. Good morning, folks. Larry Starr. John Free says, I will do that. I'll call Jeremy. Okay, Cheryl Pollard says, not sure if y'all mentioned it. I came in late, but one of the oldest queens of trucking lost her life today at 1 a.m. Oh,
Arlene Bennett.
A trucking icon.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. All right, so
I know that there was a battle. I know that
okay,
she was really
all right.
battling
So
for a
the
while.
one thing I'm going to say here is this woman's going to go out with a bang.
Yeah.
With a bang. And the highways are safer. The highways are safer. The highways gained a highway angel today that you wouldn't believe. The trucking gods called her home. Miss Arlene, you will be forever remembered and missed.
Right.
I had the pleasure of talking to you and actually being on a show with you. And I will always cherish that. And I know Ted Williams welcomed her home today.
Yeah.
Get it. Thank you. Thank you, Cheryl.
Trucking Heaven's
Thank
Highways.
You. Thank you. Ellie says, can we send it to you and you can send it to him? Yes. As far as this goes, yes. Daryl Martin prayers. Greg Martin says, ready to donate. Good. All right. Ronnie over on YouTube. We got a YouTuber. Yes. We got like 47 people over there. And
49.
One viewer. Get it. Vinny's over there all the time. Love you guys. You're so real, and every day is a gift, right? It's called present for a reason. The present. We live in the present. It's a gift. You got to pee. We'll be delivered by a semi. Let's go. Let her go pee.
Right.
You gotta go.
Thanks,
Go. Bob Cook says. Y'all have a good day. Be safe out there. Enjoy, Sheila. We only got about 20 more to go. Shannon Craft says, love you guys. And remember, guys, you are the heartbeat of America. You should be treated like the heartbeat of America. Always keep that side up, rubber side down. And to make money in today's trucking industry, my beautiful wife, what do you need to do?
You need to keep that left door closed unless you have to go pee. Then get out and go.
Here's your feel-good pity of the day. Be safe, drivers. God bless each and every one of you.
Bye, guys.
And Scott, I'm gonna get you back, and Kelly Shane Richardson.
Stop taking my chips. Stop taking my chips, okay?
Okay.